Yo, yo, yo. A very good evening to everybody who's live. Uh, Welcome to another session of the 30-minute sales gym. Today we've gone live on YouTube first. It's the first time. Let's get TikTok up and running. And power is gone. Yo, welcome back. We are live. Power has just gone off. So, unfortunately, we are in mediocre light. But here we go. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Let's show me some love. Let's see if we can get the show. Laptop is 100%. We don't want OneDrive. Enable edit. So this is the 30-minute sales gym. In the 30-minute sales gym, what we do is I usually just be sitting here. I'm seated. I'm talking to you about skills you can use to start generating sales today. And we're looking at how do we get you from an average salesperson, inconsistent results, you're not able to close consistently, you're pretty much gambling top closer, knowing that every time you enter the room, you have a 10 to 20% chance of closing a deal. So that's what we want to achieve with the 30-minute sales gym. We started doing the 30-minute sales gym quite some time ago. The idea was let's do this for 52 weeks, do a season one, which is 52 episodes long, create valuable content for free, absolutely free, take skills I've learned over the years, decades worth of sales training, worth of execution, and then share my knowledge with you. However, if you have questions, you have input, you have something you want to share along, put your information in the comment section, what you want to discuss, and let's have an interactive conversation with everybody. So this is the 30-minute sales gym. Today we're going to be talking about networking. One thing I've learned over the years is networking is difficult. Going from a networking event to closed business is one of the hardest things you could do. And luckily for you, I've spent years doing events globally. So I've hosted, managed, and done several, and attended as well, several events, all with closing as the end result. So that's what we've been doing. That's what I've been doing. It's part of my CV. It's my specialty. So how do we go from attending an event to results at the event? That's what we are going to be discussing tonight. So if you're on TikTok, give me a heart. Just double tap the screen. That gives me likes, so that more people can view this live. TikTok can distribute it further to more people who need this sort of content. If you're on YouTube, the same. Give me some likes, give me some comments. Let's see. Let's get the content or the stream to as much people as possible. If you are interested, you can always come back to the live stream. It's not a problem. You can always come back to the live stream. It's saved on, it is on YouTube. Our channel on YouTube is S for Singapore, N for Norway, C for Charlie, T for Thailand, marketing or talks, SNCT talks, TALKS, talks. So let's discuss the hidden sales skill of networking, something everybody suffers with. Again, I'm going to apologize for the lighting, but if you can hear me, give it so far how to start a sales conversation, asking questions, start selling. We've talked about ABC, which is always be closing, objections, lead generation, and closing techniques. Someone wants me to do always be conversing. So ABC is always be closing. But again, every single topic we discuss, anything to do with sales is going to touch on conversations. So ABC always be, oh, lights. There we go. Power is back. So everything we talk about in sales is going to be centered around conversations, because you're not selling if you're not having. And the differentiator between marketing and selling is you're talking to a wider range of people. Selling is a one-on-one conversation with someone. Yes, you could try and tailor your marketing to an individual. You could tailor your to direct speech. The person you are targeting feels as though you're talking directly to them. However, sales is different. Sales is listening to somebody talk, hearing their problems, and then moving from there to solving their problem. We've talked, which is our asking questions. We've talked about generation, and we've also talked about closing techniques. So today we are on networking. So a quick question to you. Have you ever attended an event and you came out of the event without much, no positive uh, results? You left, had no real interest in your service or product. While we're waiting for any comments, we're also going to just be talking about who is the 30-minute sales gym for. So if you own a business, your business, you want to get consistent results in your business, the lifeline of business is revenue. Where does revenue come from? It comes from sales. Okay, so this is for you. If you're someone who manages a sales team in a business, this conversation is definitely for you. So you're a manager, an executive, this is for you. Sales reps, individual sales reps, you're going to pick something from this, implement it tomorrow, and start seeing results by next week. On Wednesdays, but I had to postpone to today, and now we're on. We will do this every single week. Now, have you ever attended a networking event? The question I asked earlier, unstable connection. Have you ever attended a networking event, and at the event, You collected 20 or so business cards, which was your target. Get the business cards. You connected with everyone on LinkedIn and never heard from them again. All right. So, one challenge is you are doing the networking. Thank you. Let's get more likes in there. Doing the networking, you're getting the cards, but it's not converting into business. Actually, recently I had to stop or slow down on events because we simply were not getting the results we expected. We had to sit back, realign, and rethink and say, okay, what sort of actually bring the results we were looking. If it's you, you've never heard from the people. If that is you, please type something in the comment. Say yep, just yep, YEP. Let's not complicate things. So, why does networking matter? Why does networking matter? Almost every major opportunity comes through people. So, networking is you growing the number of people you know. The goal for wall networking is to create relationships in order for you to then get business either through referral or through direct business solving that person's problem. But if you don't have people to talk to, then every time you're going in cold, therefore the work is harder. Cold calling, which is my go-to, it's my favorite type of sales. There are no excuses. It's a numbers game. You will get results, though they are less. But to start off, you could always start with cold calling. Networking, on the other hand, has a higher conversion rate when right, because you're meeting people, they are meeting you face. You are able to have the conversation, start talking to them, and immediately find out what their problems, challenges are, and solve those problems on their behalf. So, almost every major opportunity comes through people. No doubt about that. So, many salespeople skip straight to buy. What many people are doing is they're skipping straight, going directly to here's my product, buy this from me. This software solution, is that something you're interested in? People don't go to networking events to get sold to, they go there to network as well. Okay, so people are not in that room to actually buy in most cases. If it's a real networking event, unless you're uh, at a sales event similar to no money harvest festival, the agricultural show, wedding festival, in most cases people are at the event to network as well. What does that mean? It means instead of going direct for the jugular, going for the kill, you have to get people to know you, you have to get people to like you have to get them to trust you, and then have them buy from you. It's a process. It's not going to be instant. So if you're patient enough, you will get you will get the results you're looking for. Okay. Many salespeople are going straight to buy, while others, uh, the successful networkers, are spending time building the first three. They're getting to know their buyers or their people. They're getting to people to like them and then trust them. So stop selling and start being curious. I think that's always been the theme with us. With network, with consultative selling, we're saying don't go to sell, go to converse, go to find out, go to learn, and then sell. Instead of saying, let me tell you about my business during networking, what you should be saying is you should be asking key questions. Okay. Thank you for joining. You're online, you're watching this. Thank you for joining. Uh, Let me tell you about my business, should be the last thing of your mind. The first thing is asking questions. Questions are the answer. So if you're not asking the right questions, you're not doing much. All right. So, what do you do? What challenges are you facing? What projects are you working on? How did you get started? Ask them with the questions. Don't answer those questions to them, if that makes sense. So, ideally, it's a two-way conversation. They're probably there to find people to sell to. That's network as well. So they're going to be asking you similar questions. Make sure you find out, what do they do? Okay, what challenges are they facing? What projects are they working on? And how did they get started? Conversation is about the other person. It's not about you. Okay, unless you're in a counseling session, and then now it becomes about you. But if you're trying to sell a product, then it's not a you issue. It's not, don't center the conversation around you, what you do, what projects you've worked on. Try focus more on what they're up to. What challenges are they facing? It's, people love to talk about themselves, so it will be easy to grow the conversation from a position of what are they doing, as opposed to a position of what are you doing. Remember, the person asking the best questions controls the conversation. So the more, asking questions is one way to build trust, because at the same, people want to know, want to talk. So when you let them talk about themselves, they relax, their posture changes, and they start opening up more. The more they open up, the more they trust you. So trust is built by talking. It's built by, isn't built by talking, sorry. It's built by making people feel understood. Simple techniques. Remembering their name. I'm terrible with names, but remembering their name is one very good way of getting people to trust you. It makes them feel like you're there for them. Smile. Smiling goes a long way, even if it's on a simple phone call. Smiling goes a long way. Listen without interrupting. Very important. Arguing. So try listening the interrupt without interrupting them. If you do accidentally interrupt, apologize, let them continue. Find a gap in between where you can ask more questions. Don't interrupt, don't assume you know until you fully know. Find common interests. Usually I would come in and start joking around. Maybe I see them wearing an Arsenal jersey and I'm an Arsenal fan, or uh, they're from another country, or I find something to build a relationship around, to center the relationship around that one thing, right? It's, to you, it might seem like pretense, but the reality is, people appreciate the non serious part of the conversation. They will remember the non serious part. They will remember the laugh, the smile, the giggle. They'll remember the unserious conversation more than they will the serious bitching. So find something in common with the people you're talking to. Show genuine curiosity is also another point. Show very genuine curiosity. It's important. Don't go in there pretending to care. Actually care. Put it in your mind and in your heart, solving problems, and you care about the people whose problems you're solving. And trust me, you will automatically start seeing results. people will trust you more. And people buy from people they know, like, and trust. So, building rapport naturally, one of the tips I've already given you. Rapport isn't pretending to be someone's friend, it's finding shared ground. It's it's friendship that is deeper than just surface level. And once you master building rapport, your life becomes easier. You get into a room and instantly you've got five people who would jump over a bridge for you. Okay, so it's important to learn how to build rapport. Rapport is not pretense, rapport is genuine. It's finding shared common ground. So if you can do that, one of the ways I mentioned earlier is uh, jokes, sports teams, hobbies, favorite food, favorite restaurant, the car they drive, the car you drive. It's you're wearing the same color shirt. Is it a uniform for today? It's the weather. The weather is really hot. How are they handling it? It's genuine care and genuine banter that creates quick, that builds quick rapport. Uh, Now, yeah, we find out a lot about them. We ask them the questions. We get to know more about them. But you also have to know you're not just there to talk about them. At the end of the day, you have to be able to time when to sell. Okay, we did a session on when to start selling. So you have to learn when to come in with a pitch. If you're just coming in from the beginning with a pitch, you're messing up. If you're waiting until it's too late, you are also messing up. Uh, there is a right time. Usually, it's they've told you their challenge, they've explained it well enough, they've told you they're in the market looking for someone to solve the problem. Soft pitch, not coming in with, oh yeah, I've got a system with 20 million modules that can do XY. No, you're coming in with a soft pitch. Only introduce your business when they ask what you do. So that's a gap to start a soft pitch. When they mention the problem you solve, that's an invite for a soft pitch, or the conversation naturally goes there. No one wants to be, but people want their problems to be solved. So if the conversation leads to, oh, what do you do? Okay, you have to have your soft pitch ready. For transition, actually, so to transition from you asking them questions and them going on and on, uh, simple transition would be, that's something I help businesses with. Actually, that's something I do. Actually, wow, now that you've brought it up, that's what I do, right? So, to that point where you can seamlessly transition into your soft pitch. If you have to force the transition, if you have to force it, and I know it in your heart when you're forcing something. If you have to force it, it's not yet time. So, then we go into what is an elevator pitch. An elevator pitch. Have you ever heard of an elevator pitch? Uh, have you ever heard of an elevator pitch? Okay, so let's just go into what is an elevator pitch. An elevator pitch is a very short pitch, short but effective 30 seconds pitch that you're going to keep on standby. You always have it on standby. It's the first bullet in your barrel. It's the first weapon you have. It's your elevator pitch. You can use it, throw it out at any time. It's not too salesy. It's 30 seconds long. It's something you can say when you're in an elevator going from the ground floor to the fifth floor. Okay? So you have to have a powerful elevator pitch, handy dandy on standby. Uh, I have one here. If you're on YouTube, if you're on TikTok, my recommend Brian, send me a follow and I will follow you back. No problem. I will follow you back. Uh, what happens is your your formula for your elevator pitch. I help who, solve what problem, and what are the results they get. Okay, so that's an easy, simple structure for an elevator pitch. If you're interested in a sample, an example of an elevator pitch, just go into the DM, send me a message in my DM, and I will send. I will paste it into the DM for you to look at it and then structure it according to your business, your service, your problem that you solve. So, for example, I help small businesses increase their sales through practical marketing systems that generate more leads and improve customer follow up. Simple. I actually help businesses improve their mentorship. I focus on as well as so that is it. That is your elevator pitch. And with the pitch comes a close, which is a call to action. What are you asking them for? Is it an introduction to somebody? Is it uh, another conversation? And we proceed from there. So, yes, that is an elevator pitch. If you want a sample of it on YouTube, I'll give you a few seconds to take a screenshot. On TikTok, please feel very free to come into my DM and I will type it in there for you. So, again, the formula: I help who, solve what problem, and get what result, and you're done. Now follow up within 48 hours. So one thing we've been touching on, besides conversations, besides uh, building rapport and the likes, the a very important thing is follow-ups. We've developed a software solution to help businesses locally follow up at very low cost, while giving you the results that international organizations are getting. And that's simply through email marketing, email automation. Okay. A lot of people will argue and say, but people don't use emails. It depends on the product you're selling. Let's just say I still get emails from organizations such as McDonald's, and they just serve fast food. I get emails from KFC, hotels I've visited send me emails all the time with their offers. So if you're in business and you're not collecting emails and utilizing those emails to stay top of mind, then we need to have a conversation. Postly will definitely, definitely solve your problem and increase your. While you're still top of mind, they still remember the event, they still remember you. Send them a LinkedIn request, send them a WhatsApp message, send them an email, invite them for coffee if you've got the budget for it. Just get the conversation to continue. Don't let it die at the event. That's the worst thing you could do. Invest your resources to go to an event, resources being time, being money, being, I mean, your voice. You get to the event and then nothing. You stop there. That would be so terrible. Uh, so follow up within 48 hours and then ex- get the conversation to the next stage, okay? Which is now a more intimate conversation, one on one. No need to be in a public space again, right? Next steps, networking mistakes to avoid. Uh, One thing you should avoid while networking is talking about yourself too much, pitching too early, interrupting, this is repetition, collecting contacts without following up, important, critical, follow up, treating everyone as a potential customer instead of a potential relationship. You never know how they will help you. Now, this is a simple message structure for following up within 48 hours. So you're something like, great meeting you yesterday or the other day. I enjoyed our conversation about growing your business. Looking forward to staying in touch. Relationships grow through follow up. That's a takeaway note. Relationships grow through follow up. You can't have a relationship one off. There has to be a continued. What I need you to do is networking. Meet 5 new people, ask 3 thoughtful questions, give your elevator pitch only if it's appropriate, follow up within 48 hours, and introduce one person in your network to another person who could benefit from knowing them. It's similar to what there's an organization that does this. I've forgotten their name, but I've attended one of their events. Very nice. I would recommend it if you have the budget for it. Uh, they do BNI. Yeah, BNI does a very good networking structure, very good networking event built and structured to benefiting you as a business. So it's similar to that. Again, you might not have the BNI budget, so go out, network, and then refer. Know that you're solving someone's problem. One thing we do in my network is I can refer you to someone, and immediately I tell both you and the person I'm referring you to not to give me a commission. Why? Because I want your problem to actually be solved. I don't want to make it expensive for you to solve your problem. So I come up with a way, I refer you, and I seriously tell you, listen, I'm getting a markup from this, I'm not getting a kickback, there's no commission. I just honestly believe it will solve your problem. Because once I solve your problem, we build a bigger relationship. I will eventually do business with you on my own terms when it benefits either you or me. So there's no rush really to this. So again, meet 5 new people, ask each person 3 thoughtful questions. Questions are the answers. Give your elevator pitch. If you need the sample of the elevator pitch, come to my DM. Let me give that to you absolutely free of charge, no stress, no hassle. I'll give that to you. Follow up within 48 hours of meeting said person and introduce one person in your current network to another person who could benefit from knowing that person. Key ways, networking is about relationship, not transactions. Okay, that is a key takeaway. Relationships, not transactions. Build trust before making an offer, because without trust, if you were available 3 weeks ago, we talked about trust being the real currency of the world. Without trust, there's no business. Listen more than you talk. Pitch only when there's interest or permission. A clear, concise elevator pitch makes you memorable. So again, feel free to visit Postly. That's postly.snctmarketing.com. Try out the Postly platform. Not started advertising it yet. We This is literally the only advertising I'm doing. We've not put it on Google. So if you just search Postly, you might not find it. We're going to be doing SEO and all those things soon. But for now, you've got exclusive access to the platform because you've heard about it from me. Postly is an email automation tool designed for you. You can actually go in, set up lead generation forms, and build your database through Postly, totally free of charge. What's next? Uh, every week we're going to be doing the 30-minute sales gym. Follow me if you want to join the next session. Show interest in the session, and I believe TikTok will recommend it the next time I'm live. We do it for 30 minutes, 7:30 to 8 p.m. Sized actionable lessons for you to quickly take action on and start seeing results in your sales next week, completely free of charge. Doing this for 52 weeks. We started around January, so we are on point, and we will continue until the end of the year. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing if you shared with your people. This is